I espouse is a better community here in Dublin 15 and Blanchardstown. I pointed out a number of things that I felt everyone should concentrate on. Issues around social housing. We have a housing crisis in this country. It's not gone anywhere.
Just to make one of the questions, social housing definitely seems to be on the list big time.
It's one of the most upsetting things I do, and day to day, and I'm one of only a few county councils that I believe actually deal with people in the housing area. Most people don't go near it because it's an area that you can't, I suppose you can't get a number of successes in. It's difficult. But I have people right now in hotel rooms across Dublin who are gone homeless. I have families from Little Pace down to Ongar who are living in private accommodation, rented accommodation. The rents are gone up. They can't get rent supplement to match that, and they're going into homeless services. They end up in the Regina Chaley in town and the Morning Star in town. They're bringing their children into what they tell me are drug infested homes, and it's an awful situation. And one thing that I know is that neither Fingal County Council, for all the will in the world, cannot face up to it at the moment because they're not getting the resources from central government to either procure homes, to build new homes, or to to increase the rent supplement system, or the RAS system, I should say. So it's an incredibly sad situation that people find themselves in. I'm committed to dealing with it, and I suspect that this local election campaign will hopefully put it centre stage, but it hasn't received the attention in the national media that I believe it deserves.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose you mentioned about social housing there, and I suppose given the times that we've been through in the last number of years, that seems to be one of the things that the investment hasn't gone into in terms of councils.
Well, a number of years ago, in what we call the good times, around 2006, 2007, quite a significant investment went into the Cardiff region, where Fingal, I should say, turned around the council homes and they reinvested a significant amount of money in it. And in that time as well, Parnell Estate was built, Avondale Estate was built. But there was a policy shift that came from government at the time, which essentially put the provision of social housing in the hands of private developers, because private developers would get permission, say, to build 300 houses in private development. But a proportion of that would have to be given across the social and affordable housing and the various different schemes. And I know that was wrong. It's just wrong. It's wrong to take services out of the hands of the municipal local authorities. We don't have a bin service anymore because the executive scrapped that. We don't have a housing building programme anymore because there's no money we can't pull on the balance sheets. But one thing I believe is appropriate is, take for example, you're giving out €1,000 a month on rent supplement, and then tomorrow you offer a family a council home. They no longer receive rent supplement. That rent supplement it goes into a black hole of nowhereness, okay?
A lot of black holes at the moment around.
But let put it this way. If those people continue to pay their rent supplement allowance for 18 months by the state are paying it anyway, and that a fund was set up to take in that €1,000 a month for 18 months off everyone who gets a new council home, surely that money then could be used as some sort of fund that can go and start either building or procuring other homes. Yeah. Honest to God, can we not just think of a better use of €1,000 a month per family other than giving it to a private landlord?
That's true. Just on the broader aspect, the other